Welcome to all. This video will see how to create a child thread by extending the thread class. In my previous video, I have explained how to create a child thread by implementing the Runnable Interface. So to create the child thread by extending the thread class, we need to follow 4 steps. So step 1, create a child class that extends thread class. And step 2, override run method. Step 3, create instance for child class. Step 4, start the thread. So 4 steps. First we have to create a child class which should extend from the thread class. Next, override the run method where you write the logic to be implemented by your child thread. And next you have to create the instance for the child class, and through that instance we have to start the thread. So step 1, create our child thread which extends thread class. So this is our step 1. Step 2, override the run method, public void run. Step 2, write the logic to be implemented by your child thread. So again I need to print the value from 1 to 5. So child thread started. I need to print it for int I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 5, I plus plus, s out, child thread, I value. So this I want to print with the time interval. So thread dot sleep 3000 milliseconds. Again, this should be an unhandled exception, so I need to handle by using the try and catch. Catch interrupted exception E. Okay, so our run method is ready. Now we are going to our third step. Third step is creating the instance for the child class. Child thread C is equal to new child thread. So this is our step 3. And step 4, using this instance, we have to start our thread method. So when I use the start method internally invoke the run method. So if I invoke start, it will execute the logics we have written inside the run method. Same thing, I want to assign some task to my main thread. So main thread started. For that I want to assign a job to print 1 to 5 in the reverse order. Int I equal to 5, I greater than or equal to 1, I minus minus, s out, main thread, print the value of I, which should be printed with the time interval, thread dot sleep, again I am giving 3000 milliseconds. And to handle the unhandled exception, need to use with try and catch. So now I need to write the catch block. Catch interrupted exception E. Okay, so now we completed our program. We created the child class by extending the thread class, and we overridden the run method to write the logic of the child thread, and we created the instance for the child class. Then using that instance we have invoked the start method. The start method internally invoked the run method of the thread that should be executed. So now we will execute our program. So we can see here the same output what we get in our previous way to create the child thread, that is by implementing the Runnable Interface. The same way, now also we have created our child thread by extending the thread class. Thank you.